The Democratic Party of the past, the Democratic Party that I joined, doesn't exist anymore. The party that was, the party of JFK, of Dr. Martin Luther King, the party of inclusivity, the big tent party that welcomed and encouraged this marketplace of ideas and conversations and people who held different views, the party of, that championed women and equality and the rights of people in our society. That party it doesn't exist anymore. And instead we have a party that's being led by people who have gone insane with this ideological fanaticism. And there are a lot of different issues, a lot of different examples. The whole issue of biology and the trans issue is just one of them. There are so many different others. Parents you don't have a right to raise your kids now. You don't have a right to say what they're being taught in schools now. The state, the government, the teachers' unions, only they have that right and responsibility. They're undermining families. They don't believe in the rule of law. Defund the police, the Supreme Court. We don't agree with them, so they're illegitimate. There's so many different examples of these ideologues who have taken control of the Democratic Party, who don't actually care about the people. It's all about themselves, their power, and they're maintaining control. And that's the real threat to our democracy that they pose, is they don't believe in freedom of speech. They don't believe in freedom of thought. They don't believe in freedom of religion. All they believe in is you've got to buy into whatever they're selling at any given day. And like I said, it's not enough to agree. You've got to go out there. You've got to march in the parade. You've got to carry the sign. You've got to scream and yell. And don't you dare even think about talking to Republicans. Don't even think about working with Republicans, because that directly undermines their authority. And frankly, Joe, this is something that I've been trying to fight against within the Democratic Party back when I was vice chair of the DNC for years, and it's gotten to a point where those who have been in charge for a long time, remain in charge, are not willing to change, and so I'm leaving the Democratic Party.
Is that this big announcement?
Yeah.
You're leaving the Democratic Party?
I'm leaving the Democratic Party because I've tried to enact that change from within. It's not, I don't see the Democratic Party as being savable. And I know that I can make an impact more from the outside. And frankly, I can't be associated and stand by this insanity that's been going on and continues to worsen day by day.
Are you going to be an independent?
Yep.
So that's how you're moving forward.
Yep.
What is it about this country that is so politically married to having two teams and two teams only? And how do we fix that? Because there is very little room for someone who's a third-party candidate to be taken seriously in this country. And when you do vote for a libertarian, or you do vote for an independent, many people think of it as a protest vote.
Spoiler, right?
Yeah. Or at the very least, you say, that's why I voted for Joe Jorgensen. That is me personally, why I did. Because I was like, I'm not voting for him, and I'm not voting for her.
Yeah.
Fuck this.